Hi friends, I hope you all are doing great. It's me, Nikki, here to share with you a quick tip on how you can really save yourself some time getting ready in the morning. Also, a few months ago, I shared with you an everyday caddy that I put together for my husband. And friends, it has been life-changing for him in his mornings. And so here is mine, and we're going to go snooping through mine today. And I want to share this tip with you, so let's jump right in. So friends, one thing that really stays high on my to-do list when it comes to bringing systems into my home is how to make the mornings more efficient, because I'm not a morning person. About a year ago, I put this caddy together for my husband, and a year later, just about a year later, maybe we got a couple months before it's a year, he is loving it. It is life-changing for his morning routine. He is keeping it pristine and up, so I'm so excited about that. And it is his daily go-to. Mine's also, and we're really going to go through mine, and we're going to go a little snooping. But I did want to give you an update that his is going well. If you have not seen that video when I put his together, I will link it in the description box below. Definitely check it out. But the reason why, I'm focusing on being efficient in the morning and this caddy is because this is the tool that we use to help us get from the bed to the shower and dressed and on our way in no time. And what it does is that it reduces the amount of decisions that we have to make. On my other channel, At Work with Nikki, I recently discussed how one thing you can do to really help your day is to lessen the amount of decisions that you need to make. And so when I'm thinking of systems to put in place here, that's one thing that I think about. How can I minimize the things that Mike and I have to think about when it's time to get ready in the morning? And this caddy does that. So what it's about is creating not a caddy to put all of your kind of just products in and just to get them organized. That is far from what the purpose of the caddy is. The purpose of the caddy is to create a tool that keeps you from having to think about anything related with getting dressed. But before we jump into my caddy, if you're not subscribed to the At Home with Nikki family, I would love to have you. Please click that subscribe button along with the bell so that you're notified whenever I post a video. I post a video on this channel 7 days a week. I also post 5 days a week on my At Work with Nikki channel. And I have a pet channel, At Home with Bentley and Albert, and they post once a week. So now let's move into my caddy. So you have the video on Mike's caddy. So let's look at this one here. So what it is, it's a simple caddy you can get from iDesign. And I'm not sponsored by any of these products or by iDesign for this video, but the caddies, you'll see them everywhere. And I'll put some links below if you're interested in the caddy. But basically, I have it in categories. So the first category here are my facial. And one product that I'm using now is Truara. One of my clients, my beautiful client, she hooked me on to this, and I have been sold on it. For years, I was a Clinique girl. I think I used Clinique for over 20-something years and did not realize how harsh it has been on my skin. But when I switched to this, I really noticed a difference, and I really love it. I also have the body lotion that I use, and I use the body lotion at night. So this is kind of a caddy that works for day and night. So it's not just for the morning. And this is the lotion that I put on at night. But what I put in my caddy are only products that I grab every morning and every night. I don't mix. I don't try to give myself anything I have to think about. I don't give myself any reason to have to make a choice. It's just one of everything that I need. I also love the Truara hand cream. And by the way, I'll put a link if you're interested in Truara. I will put a link to my client below, and she actually is the one that sells it. And if you want it, that's who I buy mine from, and she's amazing. You will love her. And so I'll put the link in the description box below. But it's a great line, and again, I'm not sponsored, but I am just sharing, because I'm loving it right now. These are one of the things that I'm loving, and it really is it's not harsh, and that's what I love about it. Clinique I loved, but it was harsh. And so this is really a change for me, and it's been a beautiful change. So in this side, I have all of my Truara stuff so that I can easily grab. You even notice my makeup on this one here, because this is what I grab when I'm going to take my makeup off every evening. And so it is kind of, again, a must-have. But in your caddy, you only want to put the things that you touch every day for your morning and for your evening. I have facial cloths here, and this is for me to kind of dry off my face and wash my face. And I do not get my nice, expensive washcloths for this. I go to Target. You can get a stack of them for a couple of dollars. That way, when they get destroyed, you just move on to the next, and they are soft. And that's the important part, because this is something that I'm using to kind of wipe my face. And so you might know what I'm talking about in Target, but I'll try to link them below if I can find them online. Then this section here is for my hair. I have the leave-in treatment, and this is by Shea Moisture. And here's the thing, friends, I can't stress this enough. You don't want to just put all of your hair products in this caddy thinking of organizing it. You only want the things that you're really utilizing every day currently. If you get to a point where you change up products, which we often do, you might use one hair gel now, and then you might switch to another hair gel later, but then you need to switch out. You don't want to house all of your products in here, just only the ones that you touch, because that's how you're going to save that time in the morning, because you're removing anything that you need to think about. You don't have to think when it's time to decide what to put in your hair, because it's the one here. You don't have to decide what lipstick to put on, because it's the one here, So right here, this is where I keep my makeup, and you'll notice I only have one of each. Now, I do have a little cheat here. You'll notice I have two lipsticks, and that's because one is light, one is dark. And so I have to have this because sometimes I can't wear. I love this one here. I Am Victorious. I love the name of it, by the way, but it is that vampy color, and it's dark. And some days I can't wear that color for various reasons. It may be what I'm wearing. It may be just, if I'm doing something on camera or something like that, and I have to have a lighter color, whatever the case may be. But that's the only reason that I have two of those. I have one of my eyeliners in here. Again, I don't put multiple ones because I don't want to give myself anything, even if it takes a second to think about. I don't want to have to make that decision. And then you'll notice I have one brush for my eyeshadow. Now, friends, my makeup gurus out there, you're probably cringing, but it's about having that everyday look. If you have that everyday look, simply put one of each of those items in the caddy. Again, when you're creating it, and I'm stressing this several times, think about, I don't want to have to make a decision. I want to be able to come in here in the dark and do everything I need to do, because I don't have to make a decision. And so one thing that I like to use in the daytime is the spray Vaseline lotion. So I use my True Aura at night when I'm not rushed and I'm more of a night person. But in the morning when I am not feeling it, I'm not a morning person, I like to get out the shower, spray down, and put the lotion on. And this makes it so simple. I don't have to deal with a bottle, and I don't have to pour it in my hand. All I have to do is pick it up and spray. And another quick tip that you can do in the morning is put your lotion on in the shower. You can just, after you finish washing, put your lotion on in the shower. When you get out, dry off, and you're smooth. I also have a scar that I have to put Aquaphor on, and so I have this in the spray form also. I find that this just makes it easier for me. And if you're that person like me and you're not a morning person, it makes the process more doable. And then I just have my brush in there, and that is it, friends. That is my everyday caddy. That makes it so simple for me to get ready in the morning. And so what you want to do is, even if you don't have a caddy, you can have a basket. But the only thing that I love about the caddy is that everything sits straight up, so it really does save time. If you put it in a basket, you might start the process of having to dig, and that's one thing you don't want to do. You don't want to have to dig for anything. You want to grab and go. So friends, I hope you have found this tip helpful. It really has been life-changing for both Mike and I since we implemented it in our home. Definitely have a beautiful day. I will see you at tomorrow's video. And this is Nikki saying goodbye.